Amigos y amigas.
No matter.
Oh, yeah. Buenas noches once again.
It's
Mi
live.
amigas, mi amigo. Enchantas, corachas, huesuegos, Yulita. It's me, Horace, the Dargata. The
The Jamaican
The
style.
Jamaican stallion. Giddy up. You guys already know who that is right there. The man,
Steve Esteban in Spanish. The heart specialist.
the black suave.
We're back with InYaC.com. Real people, real issues, real answers, real reality. We're back with video number.
I don't know, man.
I got it.
400.
Video number 299.
I guess.
I'm
not sure.
You can send all your questions anonymously. You know, we answer all your questions like we're doing right now. We won't put you on blast to InYaC@gmail.com. You can also call Horace. He answers all the calls. And
Don't call me. Call the business line.
Call the business line.
I keep forgetting that business line. 305, get your pens and papers out.
Or notepads. Everyone does the notepad on smartphones.
Notepads out. 305 741 5241. That's 305 741 5241.
If you don't have a smartphone, you got a dummy phone, then you can always use, you can do an old school and write in the palm of your hand.
Or you can just replay this video at this point in time.
Your TiVo
Get the number again.
Yeah, live on your phone. We're back with the question of the day. No, actually, we have 3 questions. We have 6 questions. We're going to answer 3 of them. This one's no disrespect to women or men, but we're not saying women are animals, and we're not saying men are animals, or domestic animals. But we just want to point out a lot of similarities me and Horace noticed between felines and women, or cat and women, or meow and women. The first one I've noticed that I told Horace the difference between, well, I'm not going to say right immediately what I noticed the similarities are, but I'm going to say that when I adopted 2 cats, I had learned a lot more about women after owning and taking care of these cats for 8 years. And I don't mean that in any form of derogatory, I'm not being sexist, but it just, my cats kind of forced me to be like patient with them, you know. It wasn't like my current dog where I would call them, they would come immediately, you know. I had to like win my cat's heart over, and so for like to get their affection, I had to give affection. So I actually had to like stroke them, you know. Kind of like, you know, how I learned to gently touch women now, you know. So
you learn how to touch women to touch it?
No, I'm saying, but I noticed. Hey, the response you get from your cats is the purring. The purrings, they let you know you're doing it right.
Oh, now that I think
when they're purring, they let you know that you're doing a good job.
You might be onto something.
Yeah.
Because you rub your hand across them a certain way, they get a purr.
And then the back go up.
And the funny thing about it, now you're onto something, because sometimes when you're just penetrating a woman without the touch, it's not as sensual, but if you add the touching with, because a lot of women like to feel.
Mm-hmm.
So if you touch with that, you might get a purr. You might actually get a. You might. Man, I never thought about it. That's a good point, Steve.
Even when it came to feeding them, like usually with dogs, they're a bit more.
Yeah, they just dive right in. Yeah.
The woman, you have to understand your cat's needs and their taste buds and their preference. You know, they may not want the 9 lives. They may not want the fancy feast. So you actually have to really be in tune with their needs. You just can't serve them at anything and expect them just to swallow it up.
And then just like cats, women cover their shit. When they use the bathroom, they cover it up just like they cover for each other.
They cover for each other shit.
Hey, you seen Andrea? Oh nah. Oh yeah, I think matter of fact, she told me she was going down to the shop. You should check down there.
She had the library returning that over the book.
This motherfucker Bahamas on a day cruise. I'm just saying.
And it's true, 'cause with my 2 cats I have, one cat sometimes didn't cover up their feces all the way. The other cat would come over and cover up the feces for the cat. And I was like, wow, this is so great teamwork, you know?
Ladylike.
Yeah, it's very, very similar, very similar to the modern day woman. You know, they do cover each other very well. You know,
and it's just like on the other aspect as far as men, we really do act like dogs because the whole grouping, the buddy thing. You don't see cats in a pack.
Nope.
You don't see it. You see dogs in a pack. Is the comfort, the okay, we just want to fuck some cats up.
Yeah. Beat the puss. Exactly. That's where the term came from.
And there's some guys, after the objective of a dog is you kill cats.
Yeah.
So some guys, you had sex that night before, you're like, man, I killed that pussy.
Yep. That's where the term came from, hunting cats at nighttime. And funny thing with dogs, funny thing with dogs, when they get out of the facility, I mean, they will travel tri-counties to get,
Yes.
But cats, they kind of stay in the community,
Yes.
who they're familiar with, their comfort zone. Like, come to me, and that's what we do. We go to the women. Cats don't really go anywhere. Like, if you want this, you got to come to my community. You got to come to my domain, and then we can make something happen.
And you really do have as a dog, they really are just really loyal. Loyal as hell. Cat not really loyal. A cat really can just switch up on you. You fucking around and grabbing the wrong way, they're gonna scratch you. Mm-hmm. Just like some women. You might raise your voice a little bit. Shit might get out of hand. She will slice your ass up real quick. A dog that loves you and loyally loves you, he don't understand that. This motherfucker having a bad day. Let me just, they do a little
thing. Submissive. They kind of
Yeah. Cat ain't doing that shit. They will. They're ready to slice your ass up, motherfucker. You need to fix yourself before you come. Fix yourself before you come to be wrong. You have a problem. And the loyalty of a dog is they would not act that way. They would not just attack you.
Speaking of the fighting thing with cats and women, I just remember when cats get ready to fight, it's a whole lot of talking, back and forth. Okay, and then on top of that, when they do engage into battle, they use their nails just like women do. Always want to use the damn nails to scratch up. And that's what cats do.
You never see a dog do that.
Cats, and dogs use their jaw, their mouth.
Power is all about power and dominance.
But cats, same thing. Try to claw away at the face because your face is your
exactly.
It's your value, your values,
the assets, exactly.
And then go for it.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the reason why I feel that cats are, damn, they're very close to the.
I mean, it sounds. We don't want to sound sexist
not at all.
But we were just talking about it, and it's just the similarities are just really just weird. I mean, it's so close in similarity. It's very strange. It's just like now if you flip it on the other end, I mean, we do have male and female cats and dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you notice sometimes that the female dog or cat acts a lot better with a male owner.
The female
dog or cat, they act a lot different with a male owner. They get along. They not say get along, but it's a different kind of relationship rather than the same sex male dog, male and male, or male cat and male.
Is that kind of why women take a really liking to cats? They really women that own cats is they're really
because it's like their girlfriend. There's a lot of that's why always you saw say old lady with 10 cats because of her retired home girls at the crib.
Yeah,
it's the same concept. She can't have 10 dogs. It just can't. It's not the same feel. She'll have 10 cats. Or a woman that has a cat, she talk to that cat when she get home. Usually women don't talk to their dogs.
Yes.
They talk to their cats a lot. They really fucking understand. Because the cats, they don't really make sound. They really comforting. It's like reading a book. You laying on your couch, you eat your Haagen Dazs. You got your cat.
What time we have?
You got your cat that's massaging the cat, eating the Haagen Dazs. I don't know what he does to me. He don't know how good of a woman I am. Only you understand me, coochie coo. You know what I'm saying? It's like they can spill the beads. It's like an open book. The cat, that cat and that fur shit, it has to do something to the mind. That fur and the all that and the I hate cats, but them motherfuckers, they do something for women. They really do. That's why women love cats. They love them, and most of the time they always get a boy cat. Because usually when they have the girl cat, they have good and bad days just like women.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
For some reason, they be like, oh, that bitch. She'll say, oh, that bitch, but I love her. Same concept. But with a boy cat, oh, that's my man. I very rarely hear a woman saying that something negative about their board cat. But their female cat, it's like a really funny situation with them. They love them, but it's like, that bitch be driving me crazy. Yeah.
You know,
but they have good days too.
Damn.
It's pretty deep, man.
Now that you mentioned that, I was thinking about how I was thinking about how women, when they just get a fresh hairdo, hair did, they do not mess with the rain, and cats do not like water. I mean, oh my gosh! You try getting the cat wet, getting their fur wet, their hair wet.
Yeah, it's a problem.
It's a problem. I mean, it can be raining. You know, if it's raining outside and the dog gets out, he see a puddle of mud, he gonna track through that thing. Like a cat come out and see a puddle of mud and they don't see no way around it. I'm going back home. They go, right, I'm going back home. I'm staying dry.
Let me ask you a question. I'm kind of going a little left field with this. What would you compare a cat being like declawed to the comparison of a woman?
A declawed cat?
Because a declawed cat is like, it's useless. It's just a straight walking fur ball. He can't do nothing. He can't defend himself. He can't climb a tree. He can't go outside. He'll die. There's no surviving aspect there. Now, what would you compare a declawed cat to in a woman? A woman with that doesn't like. Well,
I don't know. I don't know. You fill me in.
I will say. Okay, I will say this: a woman that has that type of hair, there's no such thing as good hair or bad hair. There's such thing as hair that you can never style. Okay. And when I say style, is like some women have long hair, but they just can't do nothing with it. They got to always put it in a ponytail. That's, I think, is a comparison as like a declawed cat. They only have one way of living. I've known plenty of girls that have like long hair, but it's not the fact that their hair is long or curly or whatever. They just don't have that style of hair. If they put wigs on or extensions on, it just don't look right on them. So they can't do it at all. So they don't even fuck with it. So every time you see them, they got their hair in a ponytail. It's all their hair. It's not a wig or it's an extension or anything like that. It's just their hair, and they can't do nothing with their hair. So I think that's a comparison like a declawed cat, because they want to climb the tree. Concept, they want to wear a nice hairstyle. They see the girl had, oh, that's a nice haircut. Can't get it though. My hair, that shit ain't gonna work with my hair. They want to go in and scratch a motherfucker up. That, you know, a dog try to bit them. They can't scratch them up. You know, they see they want to go to this party. You know, it's gonna be hot, but they can't wear their hair because it's gonna be, you know, the humidity. So they kind of stuck. So they didn't even go to the party. It's the same kind of. You see where I'm going?
That's a declawed cat. Okay, I got you.
It's the same concept.
I'm not gonna.
You never had on to that.
I can't.
You don't remember seeing girls that have that type of hair that they just can't style or add weave or cut or do anything. They just gotta wash it.
I'm just trying to find my similarities.
Have you? Oh, I've met plenty of girls like that in my life. Plenty.
I'm just trying to find a similarity between a declawed cat and something and what would be missing in a woman that would be similar to a declawed cat. I can't.
I would say that some women are like dying for breasts these days, and a lot of women that's born with like small double A's or A's, they're not happy with, you know, they're not happy with their breasts. And me personally, I don't really care about a woman's breast, but a woman, the self-confidence with their breast thing, knowing that they want to wear a certain top, certain clothes, and they can't do it, they're like, fuck, it's like they're just subdued to wear only certain type of clothing. So you only subdued to wear this, and that's it. It's kind of the same scenario with a declawed cat. You only can do this. So they're going to get the breast enhancements now, boost their ego or whatever they try to do, which that really don't fix the problem. It's just the outside that looks fixed. The inside's still fucked up. But
we're gonna have to continue that one. I can't, having a hard time merging the two.
Really?
Yeah, man. We're gonna talk about that off camera. Well, we're almost out of time on this topic. Let's
roll it. Let's roll it to the next one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to sign out.
All right, sign out. Part 2 coming next.